The first stage, there is not much to talk about. Just go with the flow and you clear it. Now the main stage, the difficulty has increased a lot. The strategy is to focus on the two stacks on the side. As you see, I'm trying to clear the blue fly and the elephant and the monkey. And you only remove the tiles in the center when you run out of moves with the two stacks on the sides. And then once there's not much left on the two sides, you can start focusing on the center, because gradually you clear those two stacks on the sides, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, here you can see I can definitely clear those black pandas things first. But since I have sufficient rooms and it's pretty safe, so I just move some of the tiles, so to make it easier to review what's underneath, instead of just clear whatever I see at the first chance. It's a good strategy to wait a little bit while you have a safe buffer zone. As you see, there are 7 slots at the bottom. So if you have 4 or 5 empty slots, then you can afford to move 1 or 2 tiles, even though you won't clear it immediately. Because the reason is that you do have stuff that you can clear next, so you don't worry about it. And you also notice that I have 1 tile left each on the 2 sides, and I purposely left them there, and I don't remove them unless you really have to, because removing them doesn't do me much favor. There's nothing underneath, so they should be saved for when I really need. Like there's a cedar tree. I'm still living in there. You see, I didn't use the one on the right side. And when you have multiple choice, like there's a charming lane, you can pick 2 out of the 3 on the screen earlier. Focus 1 towards the center, not the edge, because there are more layers in the center. It's better to remove those first and leave the ones on the edge. Yeah, when I feel that I'm running out of moves, I use the remove feature because I don't see the hornbill birds anytime soon. And remove one of these three that I just removed because later I'm gonna use the resurrect feature again, and then another three is gonna lay over them. So you you do need to remove them at some point, although not in that big of a rush. Yeah, here I'm just removing one um, because it's better to remove two in that center blob because there are a lot of layers there instead of removing the two on the bottom because there's nothing beneath it. Now I removed the one on the bottom. Here I still have the the last tile on the two sides because later when I shuffle, I can use up these two spots as well. They can be proven pretty useful. Yeah, finally, it's time to remove that blue butterfly. See how long I saved that tile? That's crucial. And also because I don't think I'm gonna see another blue butterfly from the remaining tiles. There's not much left, so it's pretty safe to do so. And now the shuffle you saved earlier can be put to good use. Yep, I use the undo, and I can toss a racetrack. Sometimes that undo button doesn't necessarily undo your exact last move, but the tile on the bottom to the most right, and it could be put back to anywhere. That could be pretty random. Sometimes when you're lucky, it's going to be placed into an empty spot. But even if not, make good use of it. And there we go.